I know the production value has gone down a little bit, but that's because this is a very spontaneous recording. So I'm in a transitional time right now, as I've been explaining for the past few videos. And the only reason why I am in this transitional time is because I'm making space for the new version of me. I'm making space for the version of me that my soul came here to be. That's a very big statement. I just wanted to talk about today the things that I'm letting go of, the parts of my identity that I'm letting go of, and what I'm choosing to embody moving forward. That's it. Sorry if you hear all the sounds and stuff. That's not really ideal. One thing I'm choosing to let go of is the constant search for proof and the constant search for answers. That is an indicator of the old version of me that no longer serves me. Because what am I doing looking for proof while still, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that I'm looking for proof is proof in itself that I have doubt in myself. So basically, I'm going to stop doubting myself and my abilities. I think I made a video on this called When You Stop Chasing Signs, like stop looking for external validation. That is a part of me that I'm going to let go of. The part of me that needs to see that things are working externally before I can fully believe that they are working in general. Regarding finding answers, there is a version of me that looked for answers because I felt some sort of incompleteness. Looked for answers because I thought that I had to learn a new technique, or basically I was looking for clarity in order for me to feel in a higher state and convince myself that I'm in a higher timeline. But no, we've learned that you can be in a higher timeline, you can be in alignment and not feel like it. Only sign that you're not in alignment is if you're resisting whatever's in front of you right now. So, yeah, that's another thing I'm going to let go of, resisting. And I'm going to take on and embody the state of allowing. It only makes sense. There's another thing that I wanted to let go of. I thought of it earlier and I put it in my notes. Let me park real quick. I did bring a little... Look at this, guys. Oh, it's so bright. It's so bright. Are you focusing on me? Maybe I should lower this because it's super bright. Oh, yeah, right. I was going to check my notes. I wrote, always believing my mind. Yeah, so throughout my recent journey, I've been really trying to, I guess, decipher what mind sounds like in my head and what soul sounds like. Mind is very blunt. Not blunt, but it's very clear and loud. Soul is the opposite. It's really gentle. It's basically not even words. It's feelings. It's like little nudges. And so I want to let go of fully believing everything that the loud voice in my head that doubts, that wants to attach to things, wants to control things, and lean more into basically my intuition. I'm not going to separate from the mind. I'm more going to train it to know that it's not the boss. We're on a little intermission because I don't want these people to think that I left the light on in my car, and then I don't want them to be looking in here. They're going to be looking in here and they're going to be like, hey, you left your light on. Oh no, he's recording a video. That's so unique. Great, perfect. Okay. As I was saying, not fully believe my mind. My mind wants to know everything, but this new version of me calls for trust in the unknown, trust in the unexpected. And then that's all I really have right now for what I consciously want to let go of that I am still working towards. I feel like I could go more in depth, but that's okay. I'm not really getting anything right now. And what I want to lean more into, what I want to embody more, is stillness. Stillness so that I can hear or sense the intuitive nudges from my inner being, so that I can see through the fog of my mind and my brain at times, and recognize what my next move is, what the next plausible move is for me. I mean, I obviously will have a plan for the future. It's just leave room for the divine, the universe, to intervene, because that's what's meant to happen. It's co-creation, not full creation. I also want to keep an eye on balancing resting periods versus creating periods. I know right now is a designated resting period, even though I've had the strong urge to create for the past few days. I feel like if I don't listen to that call to rest, my creations aren't going to be as potent as they could be if I were well rested. And so just really recognize when it is time for me to go to sleep. That's not what I mean, but like time for me to rest energetically, and then when it's time for me to be on go mode and create stuff. I hope you can see me. Like, I hope the light is bright enough. I think you can. And then lastly, just the overall thing. I don't know what the right word is. Ask myself if I'm choosing me. If what I'm choosing to think about, place my attention on, act on, like, if that is true to who I am, the more authentic, truer version of me that I'm uncovering is what I'm doing, thinking, being, pointed in the direction of that. And so yeah, that's really it. Yeah, it's been kind of quiet, I feel like, for the past few days. Internally, my mind really wants to grab the wheel again and get things moving, because this rest is kind of uncomfortable for me, but it's uncomfortable for everyone. But it's very important. I'm just so excited to like make stuff, even though what I make is not going to be good. I just want to bring stuff into life. So yeah, that was the point of this whole video. You can click off now if you got what you needed from me. I'm gonna continue talking about or reflecting on some stuff that I feel like right now, because why not? So first of all, I came across this video talking about authenticity and if it's enough to make a decent channel or whatnot, because I guess authenticity has become this trendy thing. And while yes, you can be authentic, it shouldn't be the sole thing that we're relying on to make content. And it's really a mixture of both authenticity, using your authenticity, but having some sort of purpose. And I think my purpose, that's been a good question for the past few days. Like, what am I doing here? Why am I doing all this? One, it just comes naturally to me. This is part of my being. This is like, I don't know. I don't feel the need to explain that part. But I don't know, because of that first point, like it comes natural to me, like it's what I want to do. And I want to provide, honestly, I was journaling about this subject and I was getting a channeled message again. And the part that correlates to what I'm talking about, what did it say? It slipped from my mind. My purpose is to create space for the ones that haven't created space for themselves. Space to think, space to feel, and then inevitably act or become better versions of themselves. That's what it was. And translating that into content is what I've been trying to figure out. And what's been helping me figure it out is losing my mind. Literally, like, moving my mind out of the equation, because again, we're moving into the unknown. my creativity, what I talk about, is kind of hard to plan, script. It just comes through. And so I was trying to find the balance between, like, okay, how am I going to pick a topic to talk about and talk about it without sounding like preachy? How am I going to pick a topic to teach you about and still hold true to my whole channel purpose, which is documenting my process of becoming? That was the question I've been asking myself. I mean, I don't have an answer logically, but I feel like I do have an answer energetically, feeling wise. So that's good enough. And then lastly, before I leave, I didn't know that one short was going to trigger so many people. That was crazy. Thank you for everyone that was defending me. All the strangers and stuff. Defending me in the comments. Thank you. I really appreciate you. I felt like my best move was to not respond, because one, shorts show up to random people and they have no context to what I'm experiencing, what I'm talking about, and so they have a right to be confused, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. But it's teaching me a lot. One thing it's teaching me is having less fear of, I guess, sharing openly, because this is exactly what people are scared of, no? When they post on the internet, like people posting hate comments or negative comments, and I experienced it, and it didn't shake my world. And so it's just like, okay, I can do it. Like, did I pass the hard part? Anyways, there was a second thing that I wanted to say on that. Oh, I mean, it's like a little dumb thing. It's more engagement. It pushes my stuff out to more people. So thank you for anyone who comments in general. I would prefer more positive comments, but we're just starting out. Okay. I hope this video was cohesive for you. Felt kind of cohesive. I'm gonna go inside. I have to get ready for bed and go to work tomorrow, the day right before Thanksgiving. So excited.